Pandemic has pretty much impacted every aspect of life in one way or another, and that includes the foster care system and the many kids waiting to be adopted. Here's Vinny Vincetta with tonight's Forever Family and this Eyewitness News original story.
Well, certainly one of the victims of the COVID-19 pandemic was the child welfare system. It was forced to pivot huge during the shutdown. Some governors around the country even instituted moratoriums on teenagers aging out of the system. Every organization had to adjust, and that included the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption. Their Wendy's Wonderful Kids project, though, continues to work miracles despite the life changes we all went through.
We're talking with the great state of Texas right now. We're in a strategy of scaling this program that we support. It's a child-focused recruitment model that works on behalf of the longest waiting in children in foster care who are ready for adoption, but there have been, for whatever reason, they've lingered in foster care. And we're taking this program to scale in a number of states, and we're in incredibly promising conversations with the state of Texas. We already support 7 recruiters across the state and 1 in San Antonio. We've finalized nearly 400, I think 420 adoptions in Texas, but we know there are 6,000 children waiting to be adopted in Texas, and 1,200 have aged out of care in the most recent. Understand that in this country right now, 125,000 children are waiting to be adopted from their ages birth to 18, but that average age is hovering around 8 or 9. They're in sibling groups. Some of them have special needs. They're in foster care through no fault of their own. And what they need is the love and support of a family. So get as much information as possible. It's not potentially right for everyone, but dip your toe in, talk to your local agency. We work with a number of agencies, obviously across the state of Texas. We can refer folks into those agencies and they can get more information. It may seem daunting to jump into a government system, a child welfare system, because that's what it is. But these children are there and they're having to deal with this every day of their lives, wondering if they will ever have, a mom or a dad, wondering who's going to tuck them in at night. Let everyone around you help you assess what's best for your family and what's best for this child that you may meet or these children, and open your heart and open your home. We would certainly encourage people, but we want them to do it in a way that feels best for them.
Wonderful organization and even better people. During the pandemic, they helped in facilitating nearly 1,100 adoptions, and they recently eclipsed the milestone of 10,000 adoptions. You can find out more, by the way, at the web address you see. And as always, we would love to hear from you. Send us your foster or adoption story idea, foreverfamily@kens5.com.